Asia market open. Bitcoin stuck at $86,000 as bond sell-off and Japan rate hike concerns weigh on markets. Asia. Bitcoin. Crypto-linked stocks tumbled as Bitcoin's slide hit sentiment, with MicroStrategy, Coinbase, Robinhood, and major miners all posting steep losses. Crypto reporter. Shalini Nagarajan. Crypto reporter. Shalini Nagarajan. About author. Shalini is a crypto reporter who provides in-depth reports on daily developments and regulatory shifts in the cryptocurrency sector. Author profile. Share. Copied. Last updated 13 minutes ago. Bitcoin traded around $86,000 at the Asia Open on Tuesday, as a sharp slide in cryptocurrencies and a global bond sell-off kept traders defensive and capped gains in regional stocks. The world's largest cryptocurrency remains a key barometer of risk appetite, and sentiment turned fragile after it slumped more than 5% on Monday, briefly slipping below $85,000. It last changed hands near $86,400 in Asia, leaving it roughly 30% below its October peak. Bitcoin saw the biggest wipeout over the past 24 hours, with about $251.69 million getting liquidated. Ethereum followed with roughly $111.31 million in liquidations, while other majors like SOL and ZEC saw smaller amounts at $19.22 million and $14.99 million, according to CoinGlass. Market snapshot. Bitcoin, $86,991, up 1.4%. Ether, $2,805, down 0.5%. XRP, $2.02, down 0.8%. Total crypto market cap, $3.03 trillion, up 0.8%. Bond market stress builds as BOJ signals end to ultra-loose policy. Equity markets in the region tried to stabilize, although investors stayed cautious. MSCI's broad index of Asia-Pacific shares outside Japan rose about 0.6%, while Tokyo's Nikkei 225 edged 0.5% higher after a sharp drop in the previous session. Behind the nerves sits a week-long sell-off in Japanese government bonds, which gathered pace after Bank of Japan Governor Kazuo Ueda laid the groundwork for an interest rate increase later this month. Traders increasingly expect the BOJ to move away from its ultra-loose stance, a shift that could ripple through global funding markets. 10-year Japanese government bond yields ticked up another 1.5 basis points in morning trade to around 1.88%, the highest level in 17 years, ahead of a key 10-year auction. On Monday, they had already jumped 6 basis points, while the move spilled into overseas markets and pushed 10-year U.S. Treasury yields up to about 4.08%. In credit markets, investors kept a close eye on Chinese developer China Bank, which recently surprised markets by seeking a delay on a local bond repayment. The company has now asked holders to wait a year to be made whole, a move that underscores ongoing liquidity strains in the country's property sector. Markets price in December Fed cut as economic data softens. In the U.S., futures on the S&P 500 were little changed after the index fell 0.5% on Monday, and the Nasdaq 100 slipped 0.4%. Data from the Institute for Supply Management showed U.S. manufacturing contracted for a 9th straight month in November, with the headline index easing to 48.2 from 48.7, and components such as new orders, employment, and backlogs all weakening. The softer tone in the data has reinforced bets that the Federal Reserve is nearing a turn in policy. Interest rate futures now imply about an 86% chance of a 25 basis point cut at the Fed's December 9th to 10th meeting, helped by signs of cooling activity and a gradual easing in inflation pressures. Fed officials will receive one more reading on their preferred inflation gauge before that decision, with Friday's report expected to show that price pressures remain present but contained. Even so, many analysts see the labor market as the key factor that will shape the pace of cuts next year. Risk aversion rises as Bitcoin drop spills into crypto-exposed equities. Crypto-exposed stocks felt the impact of Bitcoin's slide as risk aversion picked up. Shares of MicroStrategy, the largest corporate holder of Bitcoin, fell sharply, while Coinbase and Robinhood dropped by around mid-single digits. Bitcoin miners such as Marathon Digital and Riot Platforms slid between about 7% and 9% as lower prices squeezed margins. On-chain data added another layer of concern for crypto traders. Analysts at Bitfinex said recent losses in Bitcoin have triggered a wave of realized losses bigger than those seen at the two major lows earlier in the current cycle, in August 2024 and April 2025, describing a market under stress and searching for liquidity as weaker holders capitulate. They noted that such heavy loss realization has often occurred near the later stages of corrective phases, when selling pressure exhausts itself and conditions stabilize. Follow us on Google News. Trending news. Recommended popular crypto topics. Price predictions. Live Fed Payments Innovation Conference. Real-time updates as Federal Reserve discusses crypto, stablecoins, and AI with industry leaders. Crypto market prospect. After the washout, the soil looks richer. Bitcoin price prediction. Robert Kiyosaki sounds crash alarm. Is the yen unwind the liquidity event BTC needs? XRP price prediction. 1 million new payments overnight. Is something big about to hit the market? Bitcoin price prediction. $6.6 trillion Fed flip expected in December. How high can BTC go? Bitcoin news. Why is crypto down today? December 1st, 2025. 17 hours ago. By Seed Fatal Payzik. Price analysis. XRP price prediction. $5.50 target by year-end 2026 realistic? 1 day ago. By Arslan Butt. Blockchain news. Asia market open. Bitcoin pulls back under $86,000. Stocks find support in Fed expectations. 1 day ago. By Shalini Nagarajan. Best crypto to buy now in December 2025. Top crypto to invest in. November 24, 2025. By Alan Draper. New cryptocurrencies to invest in today. Top new crypto coins. 13 hours ago. By Inesis Tavares. Best crypto presales to invest in December 2025. 7 hours ago. By Alan Draper. 12 new and upcoming Coinbase listings in December 2025. 4 hours ago. By Elijah Rankovich. 10 new and upcoming Binance listings in 2025. 7 hours ago. By Elijah Rankovich. The next crypto to explode in 2025. Our top picks. 13 hours ago. By Elijah Rankovich. Bitcoin, BTC, price prediction 2025 to 2030. November 17, 2025. By Leon Waters. XRP, price prediction 2025, 2026 to 2030. November 25, 2025. By Eric Huffman. Ethereum price prediction 2025 to 2030. November 4, 2025. By Ben Beto.